we are going to wrap the end of our dowel with a little bit of masking tape, half on, half off, if needed. And that's only if it's too loose to have a snug fit into our base. This one works perfectly. And now, before we use our other items, we are going to pass out things playing a game of this or that. We are going to either get 2 small blocks or 2 large blocks, this or that. We are going to get this item, which is a wheel or a donut if you are a younger group, and you're going to get this circle bead if you are older group. And then down here with our weights, we're playing a game of this or that. You get 4 of these smaller washers, 2 on each side, or you get these nuts. So I'm going to take the items away that I'm not going to use for the rest of my project building right now. I have chosen, and I'm going to build our younger group project first. Now that I have my base and my dowel figured out here, I'm going to add this bead to my piece of wire before it gets bent in any way whatsoever. So I slide this on, take it all the way around to center it on the top, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And you might actually have to go to the top here and put a couple little squiggles into this wire so that this piece fits snugly there and doesn't slide anymore. So now it doesn't wiggle, now it doesn't slide, and I can bend this down. I'm gonna go to my bottom edges of my wire. I'm gonna hold this between my 2 first fingers and bend it back on itself so that I can make a little hook. I'm gonna go to the other side, flip it over, hold it in my fingers, bend it back to make another hook. And now that I have this item, I can flip it over and I can add my weights to it. So now that I have my weights to this, I can balance it on my dowel, make sure everything is centered, find my center of gravity, and now I'm going to use a sticky square to attach this platform to the very top of my wheel. So I'm gonna stick the top of this to my finger, make a little flag here that I can peel off, stick this to the back center of my platform, and then stick this platform to the top of this. Now you may want to take it off to do that so that you can center everything up nicely, because this is our balancing platform. Now that we have our platform, we are ready to start kind of playing our game. To complete our little bot here, we can add some blocks, see if we can balance those on top. It's kind of like a reverse game of Jenga. And now to really complete our little project here, we can actually build out our box. I'm gonna fold in the 2 sides with the slits first, and then I'm gonna press in the middle on the pieces that have wings. Tuck those in, push back in from the inside of the box, flip it over. I can trap a pipe cleaner in here for arms for my little bot, or I can just decide that I want to decorate a mouth and put some eyes on my bot like I did here. This is a little mouth on my project, and then you could draw out some little eyes. You could do this before or after you've built this box. But basically we want to create what looks like a robot with our little balancing tower here. So try to see if you can balance this bot box at the very, very top of your project, just like this, without it falling over. Find the center of gravity.
Woo!
You did it.
Yay, nice.
For your OG group, you're going to use that little crinkle crinkle technique at the top of the wire to place this ball there, and this ball is much more difficult to balance everything on. You're still going to stick this platform to the top of it. Once you've found the center of gravity, add your blocks to it and add your box to the top of your balancing bot here that you've created.
Yay!
Have fun with this tilting tower, see what creations you can come up with and how tall you can stack things.